Professor Jiang agreed to come on the mother of all talk shows. I'm very glad to say, and so will you be when you've heard this interview. I asked him for his thoughts on what was happening right now in the Middle East. This is what he had to say.
Right now, the United States and Iran are at war with each other. And what I expect to happen is that the United States will launch a ground invasion at some point. In fact, there are rumors that the 82nd Airborne Division has been deployed. They've canceled their training and they have received their deployment orders. Those are just rumors, not confirmed, but there's a lot of chatter, and we're going to expect a ground invasion at some point. I predict that this ground invasion will fail, which will lead to the collapse of the American empire. Basically, the United States will retreat from the Middle East, and CENTCOM, Central Command, will be absorbed into Israel. And so what will happen is then that Israel will achieve the Greater Israel Project. The Israelis believe that the Middle East was promised to their ancestor Abraham by Yahweh, their God. If you look at a map of the Greater Israel Project, it extends from the Nile to Euphrates. It encompasses Lebanon, Syria, parts of Turkey, parts of Saudi Arabia, and parts of Egypt, meaning that regardless of how this war in Iran progresses, Israel will continue to be aggressive. In fact, the former Prime Minister of Israel, Naftali Bennett, has said that Turkey will be the new Iran, meaning that after this war against Iran is over, then Turkey will be the threat. And so we can expect that Israel will continue to be aggressive and eventually conquer most of the Middle East once this war in Iran concludes. And then Israel will establish something called the Pax Judaica. The Pax Judaica is really the empire, a trading empire, a financial empire, a technological empire based in Jerusalem. And they see it as fulfillment of biblical prophecy. They want to rebuild Solomon's temple. That means that they will at some point destroy the Al-Aqsa Mosque. In fact, there are rumors that the Israelis have shut down the Al-Aqsa Mosque. And right now, they are, and again, these are just rumors, not confirmed, but people are